good morning, good afternoon, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. I hope you're still enjoying that cup of coffee right now. Today, I had to work with a headache, but that's still nowhere near as bad as some of the headaches I've had to serve in this industry. So, today, I'm going to be talking about the three most annoying customers you will encounter and how to deal with them. So, if you like what you hear, please like and subscribe. There was this particular lady that I remember who came into a cafe I worked at. She came in towards the end of the afternoon and she was pretty disgruntled. You could tell because the first encounter we had with her was her looking at our coffee cups and saying, "I do not like the coffee sizes you have. They're unsatisfactory." To which our waitress said that she was sorry. She was sorry that our boss ordered those cups, and she was sorry that they were unsatisfactory and not to this lady's liking. So I went over to the coffee machine because I could tell this lady didn't want to be here. We didn't want her to be here. So let's make a win-win and get her out as quickly as possible. She then said, "I just want a regular decaf, small, skinny latte. A very irregular coffee, if you ask me, but I don't judge." And then to cap it off, this lady handed the waitress a loyalty card that was pretty much full. Really telltale sign of an irregular customer there, hey? So, the three types of most annoying customers you will encounter. The first of which is a better not be bitter Barry. So, these are the customers that will come up to you and say that they don't like their coffee bitter. Firstly, as a barista of 10 years, I can tell you that bitter is a taste that you get in the shot that shows you that your shot is under extracted. Therefore, it is a problem with your grind. So if this person has been going to a cafe and being served bitter coffee continually, that cafe doesn't know what they're doing. Secondly, it mightn't even be bitter. They mightn't like their coffee strong. It could be a problem with the actual blend itself. So the best way to combat this is to engage the customer in a conversation to find out exactly what their interpretation of bitter is. So it could be the coffee being too strong. They might like sweet coffee. You could combat it by putting a couple of sugars in there, or making a weak coffee for them, or letting them know that your blend is really sweet and smooth, and that your coffee isn't bitter at all. That normally does the trick. Second kinds of customers that you encounter are the Volcano Valeries. It's not gender neutral, definitely not, but gender specific, I should say. However, you do encounter the people that will say, "I like my coffee extra hot, but not burnt." Normally, extra hot does mean burnt in my mind. You do get people who ask for an extra hot soy, which is even more difficult because soy milk is so hard to do. You need to be able to make milk perfect to get your soy milk perfect, and even then the chance of curdling it is fairly high, especially if you're working with an inferior type of bean milk. However, customers will still ask for this. They will want the chunky, funky milk. Basically, be like porridge or cereal in a cup. If they're having a takeaway, it's normally pretty easy. You can put another cup around it. You can make it a little bit hotter, but try not to completely push it unless they push the point. I have had some customers that like their milk boiling hot. And I mean, I'm sure it probably didn't taste bad because the fact that they've burnt all of the taste buds out of their mouth already. If they ask for it, who am I to say no? The third types of customers you can get, my favourites, they're the ones you hear about in all these groups, the Chads, the Sharons, the self-righteous sippers. these are customers that will come up to you like they know what they're talking about. They're the people that try and engage you in conversation. You can tell from the get-go that these people have no idea what they're talking about. So one of my favourites in these are the lattes with chocolate on top, or the cappuccinos with no chocolate. So if you're having coffee, that's fair enough. They are served in different vessels, so I do understand there's a difference. However, with a takeaway cup, there is no difference at all. However, they will try and push the point. They will try and argue with you that there is a difference. However, I've been doing my job a lot longer than they have been thinking about doing my job. So, if anyone's going to know, I'll know. Hell, if somebody wants to have a cup that they think is nice and unique because it's a latte with chocolate on top, when in fact it is just a standard basic cappuccino, I'll let them think that. That helps them feel like they're better than the rest of the human race. Who am I to say no? So, as you can tell, the kinds of conversations that go on while the coffee is being made is very important to the actual quality of the end product. I will be touching on this in a later episode. So if you like what you hear, stay tuned. Thanks.